everybody, welcome back to Daily Easy English Expression. Today we have a very good expression. It is a chip on my shoulder, on his shoulder, on your shoulder. A chip. What is a chip? A chip actually means a little piece of wood, a wood chip. And the idea is you have a chip, it's a small piece of wood on your shoulder. And thank you for my cats for shaking the camera. So, what does this mean? Well, in our modern society, if you were angry at somebody, let's say somebody cheated you, they took your money, not big money, $5 or whatever, or they said something bad about you that's not true, they did something bad. So, in our modern society, when we see that guy, can we say, "Hey, did you say something bad about me?" Can we do that? No. If we do that, then we might go to jail, right? Well, at least in America, that's the way it is. And I'm sure it's probably the same in your country, too. If you start a physical fight, then you are the main person who's guilty. Even if they said something, you can't start the physical fight. So, because of this law, what we used to do a long time ago in America, in the 1800s and maybe in your country too, what we do is we be really angry at that guy. "Hey man, come here man. Hey, you see this chip on my shoulder? Knock it off. Try and knock off the shoulder." And the idea is, push me so that the chip falls off my shoulder. Once you push me, then I can push you back. If you start the attack, then I can finish. I can finish the attack. That's the idea. That's the origin of the expression. To have a chip on your shoulder means you want somebody to challenge you, to push you so you can kill them. Once again, that's the origin of the expression. But nowadays, how do we use this great expression? I'll tell you after you listen to the dialogue. Here we go. "You going to Chuck's party?"
No.
"It's gonna be fun."
No.
"You still have a chip on your shoulder."
He's not nice to me, and he thinks he's so great.
Chuck. Chuck isn't nice to this guy. Chuck always acts so arrogant. So this guy, he's not going to Chuck's party. He has a chip on his shoulder. Nowadays, when we use this expression, it means we are very angry. It's a long anger about something or someone. So, a long time ago, this guy did something not nice. And still, 1 year later, 5 years later, 20 years later, when I see him, I don't like him. I have a chip on my shoulder. I don't actually want to fight him. It just means I don't like him. He can't be trusted. What happened 20 years ago? 20 years ago? Come on. I have a chip on my shoulder. I still have a chip on my shoulder. Yep. This is the idea. It happens between everybody, between people. It happens between countries. Yeah, even countries get chips on their shoulders. Yeah. What about you? Do you have a chip on your shoulder? Specifically with somebody? Or maybe with a team, a sports team? That team always cheats, or they always defeat you, so I don't like those guys, I hate that team, boy. You have a chip on your shoulder. Now, sometimes we have a chip on our shoulder when we're jealous or envious. That's not cool. Being angry at somebody, absolutely. When people do something wrong, we should be angry, but we shouldn't attack them. unless they attack us first. Then we can attack them. But you know what? Having a chip on your shoulder, it's not healthy. Being angry for a while, yeah. But then eventually, take away the chip and just forget about the person. They're a waste. Karma. If they did something wrong, eventually something wrong is going to happen to them. Just believe it. Leave them be. It's nothing. Whatever. Forget it. In my life, I can think of a couple people who have really cheated me terribly. And I hate them. And if they attack me, boy, I'd like to attack them back. But as time goes, I just forget it. It's done. It's finished, and it's the end. I'm moving on to bigger and better places, and I'll be tougher and stronger because of that piece of garbage. Zzz. Yeah. A little bit too personal. No, I don't have a chip on my shoulder. Do you have a chip on your shoulder? It's a great expression. Do a Google search, find out how people use this expression, and when you start feeling comfortable, maybe you can make an example, okay? Now, let's listen to the dialogue 3 more times. Please practice with a friend, and then come back. I need to say thank you to my new sponsors, okay? You going to Chuck's party?
No.
It's gonna be fun.
Nope.
You still have a chip on your shoulder.
He's not nice to me, and he thinks he's so great.
You going to Chuck's party?
No.
It's gonna be fun.
Nope.
You still have a chip on your shoulder.
He's not nice to me, and he thinks he's so great.
You going to Chuck's party?
No.
It's gonna be fun.
Nope.
You still have a chip on your shoulder.
He's not nice to me, and he thinks he's so great.
I need to say thank you to my new patrons. I've got a couple. I'm very excited. We have Tercio and Almeida. Tercio. Thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate it. We have Jong Kyusuk. Thank you very much for being my patron. We have John Baker. I think it's Bakar. John, thank you very much, John. I really appreciate it. And we have Bao Mi, also a new patron. We have a couple more in the last day also, so I'm very excited. We have Ivan Petrov. Thank you so much, Ivan. Goyo Suarez, thank you so much. You don't have to do that. I really appreciate it, Goyo. To Farshid, thank you very much, Farshid. I appreciate it. And Wellington Guimarães. Wellington, thank you very, very much. You guys are my new patrons, and with your support, we're gonna grow. We got a long way to go, but we're getting there, step by step. I need your help. Thank you so much. Also, I need to say thank you to people who support me directly on PayPal. And we have Chong Jae Pil, thank you very, very much. We have Igor Murzakov, thank you very much. Igor is supporting me directly. Jae Chong was supporting me in the coffee fund, and Igor is supporting me directly at parmyproductions@gmail.com. So he goes to PayPal, he clicks on send payment, send money, and he just chooses an amount and sends it to Parmy Productions. Thank you very much. Also to Doreen Schubert. Now I want to double check because I know people sometimes leave messages. Doreen did leave a message. Hello, Coach Shane. I decided to send you my monthly sponsorship over PayPal directly instead of Patreon. I hope many, many people join me so you can do your fantastic podcasts. By the way, I missed the LME podcast with its interesting stories. wish you all the best, and I'm saying hello from Berlin, Germany. So enough chit chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I've got good news for Let's Master English podcast fans. It's coming back real fast. I'm not giving you a date because I'm not going to promise, but it's coming back really fast. I'm very anxious to start. Thank you so much, Doreen. And we've got one more big sponsor. Yes. This is from Christopher Reister. Christopher Reister, for the use of your podcasts in the last year. Christopher, thank you very much for that absolutely wonderful support, donation, investment. Yeah. I want to look at this as your investment, and I promise Christopher, Doreen, to Igor, to everybody that I will continue creating, making it better and better, and doing my best. Thank you very much, guys. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you tomorrow. Oh yeah.